Well, hi, babies. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever this message finds you. I hope this video finds you well. Ooh, that light is not well. That light is not good. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Use your own discernment and intuition. It is also timeless, so whenever you find it, it is the right time. I will never reach out to you for personal readings in the comments or, hey, hit me up, let's talk. That is not me. Please report those things, people, entities, whatever, because it's not me. I'm not doing personal readings right now. So let's get into it. All right. I'm just riffing up today. I'm just going with it. So we have the Ace of Swords, or the Terrapin of Skulls in this deck. It's kind of giving off that to be or not to be. So there might be a it's like you find your confidence, or you see your greatness, and then you're like, wait, am I though? Like it's like that flip-flopping. And we have the Page of Skulls, which is the Page of Swords as well. Am I lucky? Am I good? Am I skilled? You know, then you start questioning, to be or not to be. Am I or am I not? Is the hand that I've been given since birth, really what it's about? We have the River card in reverse, and that is the Death card in this deck. So if you're feeling this, experiencing that, it's this opportunity to shed and get rid of like any sort of yucky stuff that you've been hanging on to. So, and we also, interestingly, we have the World card in reverse, which is the Eyes card in reverse. Two cards that are supposed to be like an ending, you know, like a cycle closed, especially the World card. So there's, if that stuff is coming up and you're like, oh man, like, am I though? Like, I thought I was already past this. I thought I was in this like, damn, I'm the shit energy. Why does it feel like I'm back to square one with that Page card, with the Page of Swords? Why? Why does it feel this way? Because we're holding on to some junk that needs to be let go of. And that's like that old skin that, you know, it's like, I'm seeing it as like the river's flowing. It's supposed to flow through you, and there's been some rigidity, so you've dammed up the energy, put a stop to it, or slowed it down. So this completion hasn't fully happened. Yeah, you've been working on it, but there might be maybe you run away from it, or you distract yourself, or you're like bottle it up, those feelings or whatever that's coming up. And yeah, and once again, this is kind of giving that flow energy with the music notes around this card. So you're not allowing it to flow in some way. Like, you've looked at it and you're like, yeah, I'm aware of this, you know, but there's like, if it comes up again, you're like, wait, am I or am I not? What the hell? What is this? There needs to be some sort of release still with that. And that's why it's coming up. It's like, hey, this is just like the bottom of the barrel. Like, this is the final push, but I'm kind of seeing it as your spirit team maybe putting some roadblocks in your way so you can't avoid it this time. Like, say you're insecure about your job, or like that you're good at your job or something, and so you get all these roadblocks and problems that happen at work. Like, say you're like, am I smart enough for this or whatever, or like that was a thing of the past, and all of a sudden all this stuff happens, all this stuff comes up, and it's meant to stir that up, and you're like, man, I thought I was over this, like, and it's just that bottom of the barrel sediment that needs to get stirred up and rinsed out. So we have the Seven of Cups, which is the Seven of Roses in this deck, in reverse again. So we got 3 reverse cards there. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing it as while you've been doing all this work on yourself and releasing and stuff like that, you've done so many things, like you're working on so many things at once, that this is something you overlooked. If it pops up, it's something you overlooked. So now, the Holy Spirit, universe, your spirit team, whatever, is like, yeah, this really, if you want your manifestation to pop through, you you need to concentrate on this one, big boy, big guy. Just so you know, you need to concentrate on that one, because you have to know your self-worth through all of this. And we have the Wolf card. It's showing you where you're like chained, and what's been keeping you in that lower vibration or that lower timeline where your manifestation isn't like immediately there. Six of Cups keeps wanting to pop out, and it's in reverse this time, which is Six of Roses. So it's like freeing yourself from these chains of the past. And I'm getting, it's like you definitely have done like a ton of work on this, and you're like, what the hell? I thought I was done with this. Like, I thought I could work through this. There was just that, like, you may have done quite a bit of work on it, but I'm also getting, it's like you were also like pushing it away or shaking it off, and like, yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Like, it feels yucky, so that's not mine. Which, it's good, but you weren't allowing yourself to like look out, and maybe I even acknowledge that you were so like deeply affected in this area of your conscious, your psyche. And maybe that's what it's asking for, is to be, that Six of Cups came out. Maybe that's what it's asking. It's just an acknowledgement. So I have the Nine of Cups here, Nine of Roses, with the Seven of Bears, which is the Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Bears. So all of this stuff, like, you're like, man, is this a slowdown? Like, why am I having to be like, I'm feeling lack all of a sudden, I'm feeling insecurities, low self-confidence, whatever this stuff is. This is like essentially a little hint from the universe, like your dream, your wish fulfillment is coming through, and this is like that final, like, it's like, if you go to buy a vehicle, they clean it up for you. So you, like, if you're buying it from a dealership or something, they make it all nice, they wash it off, they rinse it off, they do all this stuff. You want it to be clean. Just as, you want to be ready for your manifestations. It's like you got a hot date with your manifestation. You want to be ready. You want to be feeling good. You want to be clean of this that could keep you in this like slow down period and lack. So you're meant to feel this, and this, whatever you're feeling, it's actually like, yo, your manifestation's here. You just need to like shake this off. And the more you resist it, the further and further away your manifestation's going to be, the slower it's going to be. Because you planted these seeds a long time ago, but it's just a matter of like cleaning it up. And it's like picking the fruit and rinsing it off, like if there's like bugs or something on it, like, or dirt on the potato. So this is just telling you, like, it's here. It's just, you need to feel this. You may have had like little manifestations come in, and like little winks, like little hints that you're getting big money and stuff like that, or whatever you're trying to manifest. Your body's looking right, whatever. All of this stuff has been coming through, or you're starting to shift with your body, like your body's looking different, your skin's looking different, that type of stuff. You're moving different, all of that at 4:55 on the clock. You're getting all these little hints. And the universe is seeing how you're going to handle it. Oh my God, did I get coffee on my hat? And to me, this little bear looks tired. So the more you resist this stuff that's popping up, the more fatigued you're going to feel. It's just going to like prolong this feeling. Like, yes, it's not going to be ideal feeling all of that stuff. You're like, man, I'm battling demons right now. What the hell? Really embrace it and be like, bring it on, dude. Because the sooner you get that, like, allow that and acknowledge whatever you're feeling and just move through it, instead of like resisting it or trying to push it away, distracting yourself, oh, I need to clean all of a sudden, I need to do this, all that, whatever your ego tries to push you away to like not feel what you're feeling. That's just going to prolong the growth of this. And you're going to stay in this, 5 of Pentacles energy, that cold, uncomfortable feeling. It's meant to happen. Like, there's no way around it, because that's going to get you into these lighter vibrations to jump timelines to get your wins. However, like, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but if you feel it out and like allow this to work through you, your manifestations are going to come in quicker. Your vibration's going to rise higher. You're going to be in a more magical state. Protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. And see how like homie's got like a really little smirk on his face? Like, your spirit team, the universe, everybody's watching, like Most High, whatever you believe in, they're watching and like super proud. Like, they're doing this, like putting you in this, like to where you can't escape these like insecurities, these patterns, these limited thinking, lack mentality, that type of stuff. Whatever you're experiencing, again, they're watching to see. They're like, this is the final test, baby. Come on, you got this, because this is gonna it's gonna skyrocket you so high in vibration that you're just gonna have that like nice magical just flow all of a sudden. Like, all of that, the eyes in the river, they're not flowing since they're both in reverse. As soon as you can let that flow happen, magic is just gonna be everywhere. And I'm also seeing this Devil card, the Wolf card, as, removing the chains and becoming a master. So, and once you get past this point of like, lack mentality, self-confidence stuff, self-worth, all of these things, old thinking patterns, once you move through that, that's going to give you the confidence to be like, oh, I can make it, dude. Like, and then seeing, like, that's going to give your ego like, okay, if I feel this and work through this, good things come from it. It's not all scary. It's not all bad. And that's going to help your entire being move in harmony and flow together and make your dreams a reality. Bring it to fruition. These wishes. And that's like luxury, that's comfort. Yeah, you still have to do the hard shit, but it's just going to make it so much easier. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. And that to me, I'm seeing the same thing. It's like letting this flow. Yes, it's uncomfortable, and you suddenly see that, welcoming whatever discomfort and issues that arise, and just be like, dude, come on, let's let it flow, let it come through me. I'm ready, bring it on, give me more. You know, that type of thing. That's gonna help all of this flow. All of that energy flow. So like the death in the world, it's going to be able to turn up. You're going to be able to like shed that skin finally. You know, it's like little bits are left behind. So you're like a snake trying to rub up against things to get that off. And it's uncomfortable, but you got to do it. You got to get that skin off somehow. Anything else? And this is all for the greater good. I'm also seeing that card. Like, see how homie's like way smaller than the sky, like how you are way smaller than the universe. It's all for the greater good. They're happy. They're like, yes. How are you going to handle this little test, huh? How are you going to handle, you know, we're putting you in this to get rid of this bullshit finally. It's all for your greater good. It's all to get you in a higher vibration. And as soon as you welcome it and welcome the flow of whatever's happening and whatever you're feeling, that's where you're gonna be like, you're gonna be a little rocket. This is, you know, what, I can't remember. Booster packs, whatever the hell they're called, the little booster rockets. Like, this is that final, like, little push. Breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Yes. Perfect. I'm going to end it on that. A breakthrough is at hand. This is your breakthrough. As soon as you welcome this yucky feeling or whatever is happening, that's going to get you into this manifestation. And you not running away from it and just being like, fuck it, bring it on. Let's go. I need this. This is for my highest good. Let's go. Come on. I'm ready to feel this. I'm ready to face this. I'm ready to look at it. Break that trail. It's hard work. It's uncomfortable. You know, you're out in the heat, sweating your ass off. But that's where, you know, homie's like, you know, digging something, right? He's digging up something. Like his will. What if he stopped right before he found some gold or like, you know, some precious element? Because he was tired or it was uncomfortable, it was hot, like, you know, I quit this job, fuck this. Like, he was literally like a foot away from finding gold when he could have just kept digging, just doing his job, and he could have kept it, you know? So yes, it's uncomfortable and you're like, why is this coming up? This is that final like sediment, you know, whatever chain you have, the remainders of a chain, lower vibrational stuff like weighing you down. It's like you got little lead weights in your pockets that you didn't know about. And you just need to empty those pockets out and get those jeans washed. You just need to, you didn't know it because you were so used to, I'm kind of seeing it like when you're wearing like a ton of clothes when it's cold outside and you go inside and you like get in your like robe or your pajamas that are all light and they feel good. That's what I'm seeing. It's like, oh man, I didn't realize how heavy my clothes were, like how heavy this was. As soon as you release it, yeah, it's very, very uncomfortable to experience that. And you're like, why is this coming up? I thought I worked through this. What the fuck? As soon as you welcome it and stop that, like, well, this isn't mine then. Or, you know, I'm not going to allow this feeling to flow through me. And you put that blockage up, that's where because not only are you blocking your energy flow, you're blocking the flow of the universe trying to help you out, trying to give you these manifestations. Do your best, babies. I believe in you. A breakthrough is at hand. All right, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. You're all beautiful and cute and lovely. I love you. Bye.